All right, welcome back to LearnWire. Now, I put out a poll last week for the next software that you guys want me to do a review on, and it looked like this one, Jupiter. It's a video editing software. That one actually was in the lead for a really long time, but with over 100 votes, you guys spoke, and this SEO tool, SpiderNow, was the one you guys wanted to see first. Now, I'm going to kind of experiment with this. I'm going to put out a poll each week of the softwares that I want to review that kind of interest me, and I think that will interest you as well. And then you guys are just going to vote on them, and then the top two are most likely going to be the video review that I do for the next week. So I think that that's just the way that I can know that I'm providing the reviews for these softwares that you guys want. And of course, you can always leave comments down here, and then I can, if I get maybe a couple of comments on a specific software, I'll include that in the next week's poll. And then what I'll do is, if there's some over here that are still really good softwares over here, or they got big numbers, I'll carry those over to the next poll as well, right? So if that makes sense. So this week we will be doing Jupiter and SpiderNow SEO. So I will be doing SpiderNow today, right? So we've got SpiderNow. It's right on AppSumo. You can get it for an LTD right now. The price is $59 for the entry level, and it looks like there are three tiers. One at $59, license tier 2 is $119, and license tier 3 is $199. Now, what I like to do is you can see it has 4 reviews, and it's averaging about a 4.5 star review right there. It's not a whole lot of reviews, but at least it does have some reviews. There are softwares that are on the platform for a week that don't even get 4 reviews. So it's hard to tell how many sales it's had and so forth, right? With just the 4 reviews, believe it or not, even with 4 reviews, it still could have had hundreds of sales. Not everybody, a low amount of people actually leave the review on AppSumo. I know that I purchase a lot of softwares, and I rarely leave a review or a rating. So we'll come through here, and this is an alternative to Ahrefs, Screaming Frog, and SEMrush. Now, I think like this, they really need to be specific. This is only improving your website's visibility, loading speeds, and on-page content using one user-friendly tool. So it's not really doing, at least to my knowledge, it's not really going to be doing keyword research and competitive analysis and all that stuff. This is specifically for on-page and technical SEO, which is, your page speed scores and so forth, right? So it's important to know that that's what you're getting when you buy a tool like this. I haven't even watched that video. I usually watch that video before I do a review, but I did not watch that video. So hopefully I don't miss anything. We can come in here and look at some different things that it's going to find about our site that we can go and try to fix. We also have all the page loading speeds. So we're going to go test that out real quick. Here is what you get. Actually, I'm going to go up to the founders right over here. So it looks like they do have facts about the company. They have a Microsoft Edge add-on, Chrome extension, blog, YouTube tutorials. I'll click on that just to see what they've got over there. They have 36 videos over here on their YouTube channel showing you exactly how to use their tools. I do like that. So they just have a nice database of tools. And you can see that they started this YouTube channel 9 months ago. So this tool is new. That's been in development for probably about the last 9 months. This is the kind of research that I like to do before buying a tool. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, Help Center. I'll click on that to see. You can go and sign in to the Help Center over here. We are in the tool, and we do have a dark mode and a light mode. So that's really very common now. And that almost is this new standard, is that you need to be able to offer your customers dark mode and light mode support. So it would really probably be support. And then you have your help videos, facts, contact us. I wasn't going to jump into this part of it, but I am now. It does look like they have their YouTube. The most important YouTube videos to use the tool are uploaded on the site. I like that. You have your FAQ section right over here to answer typical questions or common questions. And then we can come over here and contact them with your phone, message, your email, and send. And it's going to, I'm not sure if that's a ticketing system or not, but it's certainly going to email them. And then we can go over here to the SEO news. And so they have how Google's presentation could change how we do blah, 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 OpenAI's chatbot. So they do have like this Google News section right over here as well. So let's go back to the sales page over here, keep cruising, /reviews, G2 reviews. I'll go click on that. I usually don't do a too in-depth of a review. It looks like they have a 5-star, but it's only one review. And we'll keep going. Capterra, see if they have any more reviews than one. They have one review, so it's not enough to really go off of. It could be the same person that left the review on both of them. So not a whole lot of reviews. We have the co-founders, so we'll go over to one of them and just see what it looks like. We have Brian Williamson right over here. And you can go and check out some. So, I mean, overall, they do have a lot of information about the company right there. And then you can go and read what the founder says right over here. Basically get powerful information about your website that you may have not noticed before, and enjoy how quickly you can extract vital website data in real time, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And so we have our reviews over here and so forth. And I'm going to go over to the pricing features just to show you that you have license tier 1, $59. You get 2,000 full website spider scans per month. I mean, that's a lot. This is kind of one of those ones where, okay, is that by page? Because if it's by page, you know, I have a website that has like almost 700 articles on it. If it's by page, then this could be misleading. That could maybe be not very many. Page speed insights and analysis download. We'll see when we get in, and I'll test that site, and we'll see if it actually takes away 600 of my credits or not. I was able to sign up for a free account. We'll see what that gets me. We have license tier 2. Everything just jumps up. This one jumps up to 15,000 full website spider scans. And if this was real of just like one per website, you would never use this, right? You would never use all of that. So there's something about it that I feel like it has to be by page. And then we have license tier 3 at $199. You're all in. You get unlimited everything. You just don't have to worry about any limits or anything. You're all in on the tool. Really cool. So let's go and jump in real quick. Once you sign up, you're going to need to go over here, and they're going to send you an email to verify your email. So I did that. They do have a browser extension and so forth. I don't think I have installed that. I wanted to show one more thing. That once you log in, it's going to tell you that you need to verify your email, and it's also going to tell you that you need to put in an API key right here, ad-free API key, in order. They have a video on how to do that, and you're going to paste your API key right here, and you're going to save it, and then that's going to give you the accurate data that you need. It's really easy. You click on the button, boom, and literally in less than 60 seconds, you'll have your API key. So it's very simple, very straightforward. Now let's spend the rest of our time in here. I'm going to go and stick with dark mode. I think the dark mode just looks real slick. It's not too dark. It's kind of like a navy blue. It looks really, really good. Okay, so this is the dashboard. We have our profile. We have our subscription. We can click on tools. We have the page analysis, HTML tools, CSS, JS tools, image tools, text tools, and link checker. Okay, and then we have some generators, a site map tool. Maybe that creates a sitemap for you, HT access tools, and WordPress and so forth. We use most of the WordPress automatically creates a sitemap for you. So you may not need that, but we can, if we have time, we'll go and check those out. But for now, right on the dashboard, the number one thing you want to do, you can check a current page. Let's go and check that out real quick. I'm going to go to newbie gardening. Instead of the home page, let's just go over to gardening techniques page right over here and see what's going on with this page, right? So I'll go copy, we'll go back in to our tool, and we'll check this current page, and I'll say analyze. The scanning performance depends on blah, blah, blah. It was very fast. I do like the graphics. I'm going to go ahead and change that back out to the light mode. You know, to be honest, I think that the light mode, because see these numbers right over here, you can't really see them. I'm going to go ahead and stick with light mode going forward, just to be clear so everyone can make sure that they see. So we have a title. It's saying that we have an error. I'm not sure what the error is. We have on-page report, internal links report. So here's all the internal links that are used. And now I don't know if these are internal links pointing at that page. If I go over to the page, I mean, does it really have that many links? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I count 12 links. So this would definitely be links pointing to the page. It says that there's a broken link right over here. It looks like it's an image of some sort. And then the H3 right over there as well. We have a CSS error right here. JavaScript and image right over here. So one of the images I need to look at. So that's kind of cool to know that. And our on-page report right over here. So we have our title tag and the H3 error Let's scroll down here and take a look. We have performance is at an 88. It's not quite in the green, but it's right at that tip. Accessibility is good. Best practices is good. SEO is a 92. I don't know where they get their SEO score from, but they have their formula. It's saying it's a 92. CSS scores at 100, JS. So I have really good scores. The speed could be improved by maybe 2 points in order to get into that green zone, but overall pretty good. The title content long. So the title it's saying is too long, but that's a nice concise. So you have to take this with a grain of salt as well if you know SEO and so forth. Now, optimized content length 30 to 60 characters, and we are at how many? We're at 67 characters. You can click on that and it's going to give you even more information right over here. You could actually improve right here. We could type in and see if we can improve our score just by typing in the box right over here. And then we could copy the text. It looks like they have a click to generate title using AI. So let's do that for fun. I'm going to click that and see if it can. We apologize for the inconvenience. It seems that you have not exceeded. So I don't get to use the AI credits a while on the free plan, but you could click that and it's going to rewrite that. And hopefully it's going to be at the 60 characters or less range and improve your score. Super cool. This is where you can go and easily see red right where you need to fix. Same as title, the H1 tag. So it's actually saying that we should probably change the H1 to ensure that the H1 content differs from the site title. So that's something that I need to do. And then we can come over here and we have our H3s right over here. And let's see what this says. It says the H3 content is too long, optimized content length 5 to 70 characters. Okay, so it's going with just kind of some SEO best practices that this tag over here, this H3 tag needs to be shorter. It's currently at 71 characters and they want it to be at 70 or less. So it's 1 point off. I mean, even if I just move this over like that, then it would actually be good, right? So that is pretty cool. It tells you what your content words are on the page and so forth, right? How many hyperlinks you have right here. There's 34 hyperlinks, page duplicate, and so forth. So that's what it looks like. We can start a new scan. We can go and also look at sitemap, what it looks like on the sitemap. So there's some pretty technical information that we're able to gather from this. If you click on the issues, it's going to just bring up issues. And then right here, we have a 404 broken right there. And so there's one high issue that we need to deal with, and that is this 404. And then that one was an image and so forth, right? So that's what it looks like from one page. And then you have your HTML, your CSS, and your JavaScript right here. So then now let's go and take a look at, now we have all these different ones right over here, but let's go back over to the dashboard. And now what I want to do is start new scan, full scan. Scanning larger websites with a greater number of pages may require additional time. Moreover, the process might utilize slightly more CPU and RAM resources, okay? So now I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna grab my website right over here. The entire website, I believe it has 650 pages on it. So just to give you an idea of what it would be like to scan a big site, and it's gonna be right there, full website, maximum reports, 100 pages. I don't know what we can put right here. I'm going to say 700, and it might not do this with my free version anyways, but I'm going to go ahead and just see what it does for us. Right now, it total found 500, 600, 700. And you guys know that, I know I don't have that many pages on the site. It's finding tags and all kinds of other things that gets indexed and that certain tools are going to pick up as pages, right? But I believe it's only 600 pages. Let's go. It's been a long time since I've done this site newbegardening.com. If I click tools, it should show me. It's not showing me how many are indexed. I'm going to have to take this. And this is super annoying that Google changed this recently where you can't get any information when you're logged in. You've got to go into an incognito window in order to get this information. I'm going to go over here and it's saying 214 results. And then if we go over to our search console, and go to pages, you'll actually see, okay, so right now we have 207 indexed, that is right, and a bunch are not indexed currently right now, but we do have 656 pages. We don't have over 1,000 pages. So that's just something to be aware of. So the scan is complete. and we can go and look at it kind of similar to what we had just looked at. You'll be able to see that we have the tag title is something that they are doing that I'm not doing. So they're recognizing basically every page as a title tag issue. And that could be because they're saying that the title tag and the site title are the same and they're wanting it to be different. But if we're looking at in general, the site is at a 98% performance. Everything is in green. SEO is at an 83, not bad. And then everything else is in the 90s and 100s. So overall health looking good. And then it's saying that our site title tag right there is too long. Our description is too short. And it's just going to give us, H2 tags and H3 tags on the main page right there. And then we can come over here and start looking at like this page right over here, getting started with gardening. We can click this drop down bar right here and also look at its scores as well by page. That's pretty cool. And then it has every page on the site is done over here. But what you're probably going to do is, I guess one shows up in red when it has something it wants you to fix. Largest content paint right here is 2.7 seconds. Maybe that's too much. So you definitely are able to look at your technical SEO in a really, really good way. And then we're able to go over here and look at probably broken links. We have 3 on the entire site that it found, and that would be image. 2 of them are image related, and then there's 1 over here as well. So those are the 3 that are like definitely in need of being fixed right away. You can click on the issues button over here, and it's going to give us the description is missing on 188 pages. So those are high as well. And then we have our medium right over here, and then our low right there. So our description missing, you can click on that, and then it's going to go over here and open this up under gardening projects. And it's saying all these pages right here are missing, page descriptions, right? So from an SEO, technical SEO and on-page standpoint, this tool is, doing a lot of work. I think it's really good. We can go look at sitemap right over here. We can copy, download, manage, and edit. Let's click on that just to see what happens. We can also go and I'm not really sure what we would do with this right over here as far as the management of this, but it does have a link right there. So super cool stuff overall. I mean, there's been obviously other tools out there like this, but it seems like it's very, very fast. The chart and graphical representation of what's going on is good. You can see your errors from a high kind of bird's eye point of view right here of what's going on in your site. And then you can drill into any parts that you want to look at on page report right here, et cetera, et cetera. You can also uncheck things. If you don't want to check JavaScript, you can untick that as well and so forth. If you don't want to deal with images right now, just uncheck that as well. So pretty cool. Let's go over here to the left bar real quick and under tools, all these are built in. So let's go over there to that link checker and just see what it says about link checker. So if I go to link checker and then we go to newbiegardening.com real fast and we do a deep scan and we analyze, we do need to put the HTTP and then try that. Now it's going to go and you can see it in real time. It's valid links, broken links, and link host. Checking links one by one, the result time, it depends on your server, response time, and total third-party links. It's obviously checking internal pages and internal links. It's checking external links. That would be our broken links over here. So all these ones that are not working on our site, we would need to go and check out as well. These would be links that somehow I put on the site, any of the Amazon ones before they made that big change. So I would need to go and change those, but I shouldn't have too many links because I haven't really definitely Amazon links. I haven't been putting Amazon links on the site, maybe a few here and there. Link host, this would probably be some more external type links, but I'm not really sure if this is checking for incoming backlinks from other sites, but we'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so it just finished. That took about 3 minutes. Not bad at all. We can go and look at link host. I'm not really sure what this is, if these are site backlinks coming in or not. We have our broken links. Obviously, these are the ones that we're going to want to look at the most. And then we can look at our valid links right over here. And we can click on see all, and then the links are going to show up right over here on this page. We're going to have all the links that are showing up, internal links that are coming into that page. I believe that that's what that is, because I know I only put 10 links, internal links going from one page to another. So there could be a bunch of ones coming to that site, giving it a lot of authority right there. That's pretty crazy just for that one page right there. Okay. And then we have, those are the big pages that the site has a ton of links going to, is what I believe. And then we can go over here and look at like this one right here, Discover the World's Best Garden, only has a few internal links going to it and so forth. So you can look at it like that as well. Each one right over here, we can go and then we can actually go and look at full details. If we click on that, it's going to give us even more details about our links and where they're coming from and so forth. And then we can go over here to the broken links section right over here. And similar, you can click on See All. And I believe that that's all of them right there. So we can go in here and just look. It's a 404 error. Those are really bad. So we would need to fix those. We can click on full details. It's going to take us to that page right there. It's going to take us that there's a link over here that is a 404. So we would need to fix that. So another way of looking at your links on your page, we have text tools over here, word counter, keyword density checker. You could paste your content in here and it's going to do those checks for you. A simple, straightforward tool, but could be useful to you as well from an SEO standpoint. Image tools, upload your images, optimize quality and WEP. So they actually you can do this from inside the tool and before you upload them to your site. Super, super cool. Could be very useful. It would definitely take a lot more time for each post, but you could certainly use their tool that's built in here. Really cool. We have a JavaScript tool, a CSS tool right here, HTML tools, and so forth. And then your page analysis, obviously. We'll come over here to generators and let's just go to the sitemap tool real quick. You could come over here and let's just build another sitemap for a different page. It's going to go and create this. We can download the sitemap and then you would upload this to your site if you kind of know how to do that and you want to replace the one that it is already created. You can use that as well. Let's go click on upcoming features. SEO software features right over here. To learn more, you can hire them to help you with your SEO. I'm not really seeing like a list features of our SEO software. I'm not really seeing, okay, right, software features coming soon. Spider SEO tools. They have an AMP crawling validation, custom robots text file, Search console integration is coming, Google Analytics integration, link metrics integration. Yeah, good stuff. Lighthouse tools and then SEO tools and reports. Keyword research is coming soon. That is on their list to actually add a keyword research tool function as well. On-page SEO performance, so kind of like a Neuron Writer surfer type tool that would do more of that stuff. Link building tools, local SEO optimization. So they want to grow and become really big, but in order to do all these things right here, they've got to have enough funding for it and they have to have a big enough audience, because this would take tens of thousands of dollars to create all these things right here to turn into a tool of that magnitude, like a SEMrush and Ahrefs, et cetera, et cetera. But the fact that they have these listed on here, they are aware and they do want to build those, but they're starting off with more of a technical SEO on-page tool for you, okay? So hopefully you enjoyed this very in-depth tutorial and demo and review of SpiderNow. You can get this starting at $59. License tier 2 is $119. License tier 3 is $199. Last thing I wanted to do was go over here and just check to see, like, I did just go and check and the Spider tool says I've only used the tool one time. So even though it scanned over 1,000 pages on my website, it only used one credit. So that does in fact mean that this is literally each time you'd use the tool. So this is one of those tools where I really could confidently tell you that you could probably get away with license tier 1, no problem at all. You know, because when they introduce all those other features, we don't know. Let's see over here. You do get all future advanced plan updates. We'd have to go over to their page to see what the advanced plan is. So you're on the third, the best plan. So you would probably be getting everything that they release. If they release a keyword research tool, you're going to get that as well. But it will be interesting will you get unlimited keyword research or will it be limited to the amount that you get right here, right? So it's kind of, this is one of those kind of tricky ones in order to know what price to go in at. If you're just using this for the current state it's in, I can recommend license tier 1 on this one and you would not exhaust all of your pages in the month. But if you are really planning on investing in this tool and believe in their tool and you want to go all in, then license tier 3 might be the way to go. Maybe you'll get more keyword credits when the deal comes out, et cetera, et cetera. So that's it for this review. The link for this will be below. My final verdict is I absolutely would pick this tool up if I wanted an SEO, page speed, technical SEO tool. This is a really, really great. There wasn't anything that it did that I didn't really, that showed that it didn't work or function properly. It seems like it's a well-built tool. It was fast, very, very fast. And it seems to give a lot of good data that you can take and use in your SEO. One of the, side notes would be that, if you, whatever their metrics are going for, like the 70 characters in, the H2, H3 tags, the title and all that, that can be a little bit subjective. So they're going to tag your stuff as being bad SEO. But if you're, it depends on where your numbers are at. It would be cool if they had a kind of a gauge you can actually set. Would be really cool. But other than that, super cool tool. Definitely would recommend picking this one up. A link will be below. See you in the next video.